Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the PA Corona quiz. We edge closer to those 10,000 projectiles, courtesy of our sponsor, Black Widow. And tonight we have NT taking on South Australia in the first of our qualifying rounds, and that'll be followed by Tasmania ACT in round 2 on our double header. Let's meet our teams firstly. From South Australia, the Crow Eaters, Ryan, the captain. How are you going, buddy?
Good, yourself?
Fantastic. And Michael is sitting back there waiting for his roast dinner.
Yeah, g'day Mike, I'm going well, thanks. G'day Joe, g'day BJ.
Hey Mike.
And the NT Crocs, they're back. They had a victory in the first round and booked themselves a spot here in the qualifying final. Joe, the captain tonight, how are you?
Oh, I'm tickety-boo, thanks Mike. Loving life up here. Don't you wish you could be?
Beautiful. And Brady? Yeah, I know, I got locked out. The NT government's locked us out. I was coming up for your state titles. We've been locked out. Brady, how are you travelling?
Yeah, good, thanks mate, good. We're very selective on who we let in.
You did say before we came to air, people just stay down there in the southern states and don't come near us.
Well, that's
okay.
That's it.
Well, not so much words.
So let's jump straight into it. Ryan's the captain, Joe's the captain. Let's go rock, paper, scissors to see who has the first go in Jeopardy. So the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. So what have you got there? You've got scissors and a rock, so it's Joe and the NT Crocs get the first choice. So let's see what tonight's categories are. It's ISSFPA, Action Pistol, Metallic Silhouette, and General Knowledge.
Well, what do you think, Brady? We might go general knowledge for 300, please.
Yeah, why not?
General Knowledge for 300. Let's go big. Which 2 male shooters still hold the Commonwealth Games 50-metre pistol teams record?
No idea.
You go to 300 points, you go to difficult questions.
50
Pick a couple of Aussie shooters.
Daniel Repicoli and David Moore.
Joe, you want to lock that one in? Phil Adams and Ben Sandstrom. Ooh, close, but not quite close enough. Good guess, though. A good guess. Okay, Ryan, over to you. Let's see what you're going to play for.
What do you reckon? ISSF 200.
Yeah,
ISSF 200 for the opening of the South Australian Crow Eaters. How many rounds are permitted? How many rounds are permitted to be loaded in a standard pistol being used in 50-metre pistol? How many rounds? 50-metre pistol.
1.
One.
Yep.
1.
1. Straight off 1. Boys are confident there. And 1 is correct, and that's 200 straight up to SA. Okay, Brady, let's get going. See if we can get NT Crocs on the board.
Yep, let's go ISSF for 400. Let's go big.
ISSF for 400. I like you. I like the NT, but let's go big.
That's a guts play.
Oh yeah.
So, okay, Brady's gone for 400 points. Which state hosted the first Service Pistol Nationals? The Crocs trying to go big here on their second choice.
Yeah, well, I think we might go for that. Do you think New South Wales?
Yeah, I think New South Wales. We'll lock that in.
First Service Nationals, New South Wales. Let's see what the answer is.
Oh,
Tasmania.
That was my second choice. Oh gosh, we're off to a rocky start, Brady.
Yes.
So, Michael, you get a choice now.
Yes, thanks mate. Yeah, let's do ISSF for 300 please.
ISSF for 300. And a chance to jump right into the lead here for the South Australian Crow Eaters. What score do you need to be an A-grade shooter in 10-metre air pistol women junior? Ooh, 10-metre air pistol women junior. Very specific. What's your A-grade shooter? What score?
That's a nasty question. What about you, Ryan? Any ideas?
I've got 520 in my head, but
Okay. I think it's
yeah.
A grade.
A grade junior would be lower than A grade senior, you would think?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go with that. Yeah, that sounds fine, Ryan. We'll go with 520, mate.
520. Let's see how close you are or whether you're going to score the points. 540. Oh, a couple of bullseyes off that one, so no points there.
Not bad.
Third choice now for Joe in the Jeopardy. Pick your category, please.
200 general, please.
General 200. Looking to get on the board for the first time, the NT Crocs, they're not too far behind. Where were the Commonwealth Games held in 2006? Think about 2006 Commonwealth Games.
I'm drawing an absolute blank.
Just it's onshore or offshore, whether it's within Australia or outside Australia.
Where was it
Where
held?
were the Commonwealth Games held in 2006? So it'll be a city. We're looking for a city.
Brisbane. I don't know. I can't.
Brisbane in
No, that
2006?
was last year. No.
Maybe somewhere like Edinburgh or
Edinburgh sounds. Yeah,
maybe
possibly.
Manchester or somewhere before they had the. When did they have the Olympics in London? That was 2012.
2012. London Olympics are 2012. Beijing 2008. Athens 2004. 2006.
I like Edinburgh, actually. I like Edinburgh.
Edinburgh?
Look,
Edinburgh has hosted the Commonwealth
What do you
Games.
think?
Whether it was 2006, we'll find out.
No, we can't pull a
Melbourne.
trick.
No.
Okay, you're not too far behind. You're only 200 behind, but Ryan, you've got an opportunity now to really put the Crow Eaters out into the lead. Pick a category and some points.
I'm going to go ISSF 100.
ISSF 100. And they end the first round with a 300-point lead. How many scoring shots in a standard pistol match? Which pistol?
Pretty easy, mate.
Goodness me.
60.
Come on, Mike.
Yeah, 60.
60.
I'm
Standard pistol match,
again.
he's going 60.
Yeah.
Well, let's go with 60 and see what we get. 60 is correct. Well, let's check the scoreboard at the end of the Jeopardy round. It is the South Australian Crow Eaters up on 300 points, getting 2 questions correct. And the NT Crocs, well, they came close, but not close enough. So they're still sitting with a donut next to their name. Let's go on to round 2 as you're trailing. Joe, you get to choose round 1 or round 2 of the feud. Which would you like to play?
Tell you what, Brady, I've not made very any good choices, so we might go the first option, thank you. Round 1.
First round in feud.
Why not?
So feud works this way, where we ask a question, we have a number of answers based on the survey, and if you get 2 wrong answers, the opposition gets to steal your score. So we usually have 6 to 8 answers. It's quite a tough round here, feud. Let's get the first question up, round 1. So this is for the NT Crocs. Name the maximum total scores of a pistol event. The maximum total scores of a pistol event. And let's see how many you need to guess. So there's 7 answers.
Of a pistol event.
So, yeah, so you're looking at your possibles, I'd say. What's the max you can get?
Okay. Yeah, standard pistol, 600.
So 600, is that on the board? 600 ISSF. 1 down.
Maximum. So 900 in service.
900 in service. Let's see if that's on the board. That is correct. Service unrestricted.
All right. 400 for black powder.
Black powder. Let's have a look. 400. 3 down. 4 to go. Going well here, NT.
1500 WA.
WA 1500, 1500 points, 150 shots. And that's definitely on the board. So 3 to get. So we've covered off ISSF, black powder. What have we got? Action pistol, metallic silhouette.
Metallic silhouette, 40.
40 for metallic silhouette. That is correct.
Well done. Well done.
That was a guess.
So
That's a good guess.
services. So services, WA. What have we got left? Action. Is that
action.
that 19?
Action pistol.
Is that 1920 match? Is
Do you want to lock that in? 1920 for action.
I think so.
I don't know, Joe.
Well,
Yeah. So you want to lock? Yeah, you want to lock in 1920. You haven't lost a life yet.
Yes, please. Thank
1920
you.
action pistol.
Well
One
done.
to go and a clean sweep. We had 2 clean sweeps last week. It took a while to get there, but 1 to go for the clean sweep and 2 lives left in feud.
So that's ISSWA service.
What other matches there?
So we've got ISSF black powder, service unrestricted, action pistol, WA 1500, metallic silhouette. So what are we missing?
They've got a designated unrestricted. But
No,
is it
you
the
got
same
service
score?
pistol and
What about the 25 metre? That's out of 650. Do you reckon that they wouldn't count
well, that's
that?
it. That'd be the only thing I could think of.
Unless they do
Yeah,
the
service
areas
25,
with
yeah.
ISSF.
Yep.
Well, I think we've got 2 chances.
Let's try that.
One.
Yeah, let's try that.
So what's the answer?
Service 25 at 650.
650. Service 25 at 650.
Yay!
Oh,
Hey.
great. Clean sweep. An absolute
Hooray.
clean sweep. And that is 490 points.
Wow,
Come on.
back in the game.
Clean sweep to the NT Crocs, 490 points. They're on the board, into the lead here in the feud round. Let's go across to the South Australian Crow Eaters and see what they can do.
Righto, Ryan, let's do it.
So round two of the feud.
Follow that.
Name the highest or lowest grade in any match. The highest or lowest grade in any match. And there are 7 choices. So obviously we want to see the highest grade and the lowest grade. Let's have a go. So we're going to start with the D grade. D grade ISSF black powder and service. Okay, there's the lowest. What do you think the highest might be in that
Master grade.
master grade? Let's try master grade. It is correct, master grade. So the highest and the lowest
Grandmaster.
grades. Grandmaster?
Oh,
No, Grandmaster not up there. Grandmaster, incorrect. That's 1 life down. Let's have another guess.
No idea how anyone else grades.
Okay, how about sharpshooter then? I think
Sharpshooter.
that's WA. I think that's the lowest in WA 1500. At a guess.
Let's see if sharpshooter's on the board.
oh,
That is incorrect. So 2 lives down. So, well, we're going back across to the NT Crocs. If you can get 1 correct, you can steal the points and you'll go further in the lead. You're leading 490 to 300 at the moment. So it's a good return from the NT Crocs. So you just got to give me 1 correct answer and a chance to steal the points. Otherwise, they're going to stay with the team from South Australia.
What do they? How do they
No
grade
idea.
in silhouette? No idea how they grade in silhouette.
No, I
I
don't.
don't know how they grade in action either.
Look, I have no idea of the other ones. Maybe expert.
Try expert. Let's see what happens with expert.
Yeah,
Go on then.
yeah, give it a crack.
Oh,
Expert
no.
is incorrect. So the points, 160 points going across. So it's 160 going across. But before we go to the scoreboard, let's have a look at the rest of the answers because I'm very curious to know what they are. So number 2 was High Master WA 1500.
Yeah.
Number 3 is International Metallic Silhouette. That'll be the top level. And number 4, Super High Master Action
Super
Pistol.
High.
Wow. Okay, let's have a look at. We're going to get some low ones on the other side here.
Yeah.
Number 6, Marksman and Action Pistol WA 1500 is the entry level.
Yeah, then start.
And the final one, C-grade metallic silhouette. Well, there we go. We've all learned something very valuable tonight. We all know what the high and the low grades are. So let's go and check the scoreboard out because NT Crocs, well, they got up there with 490 and a clean sweep in the feud, but they couldn't steal the points off the South Australian Crow Eaters. So it is the Crow Eaters on 460 and the NT Crocs on 490. A 30-point lead as we go into rapid fire. But before we get there, let's spin the wheel and assign our buzzers. Firstly, over to Ryan, let's spin the wheel and see what you're going to be. You want to be a duck, dear?
I'll be a duck.
Ryan wants to go quack, quack. Let's see what he gets. You're a sheep, Ryan. Can you make a sheep noise?
That's bad.
Okay, Michael, spin for you.
Oh, yes, thanks. Anything but a foghorn.
Doorbell.
Oh, it's
You
a
got the foghorn. Your wish is on command.
What
Let's
does
hear your
the
best
foghorn
foghorn.
make?
Honk!
Yeah, that's close enough.
Okay.
That's close enough. Okay, to spin the wheel for Joe.
Don't come on, cow.
She's a cat.
Oh,
Well, Joe, you're the cat. Let's hear your best cat noise.
meow.
Very good. Brady, last one around. Let's see what you get.
You good cow.
Brady got the duck. Let's hear your duck, Brady.
Quack, quack.
And that, yeah, the duck doesn't mean duck out of the screen. It means make the noise duck. Okay, rapid fire. 5 rapid fire questions. We'll put the rapid fire questions up on the screen. If you know the answer, give us your best buzzer noise and you got a chance to take the points. Who was featured on the most recent episode? Oh, hang on. Was that the foghorn then?
Well, it was one of them, yeah.
So get the questions up. I'll have a look. What's your choice there? The last episode of the Range Report, Paddy Dench, Potter Firearms, Black Widow, or Red Centre?
Yeah, that'll be C, please, for Bruce Quick, thanks.
C for Potter. And that is correct. So 100 straight away on the board for the Crow Eaters. Let's go question 2. How many Commonwealth Games medals has Philip
Oh,
Adams
meow.
got?
Meow.
Oh, meow. Go to Joe up in NT.
I
many,
believe it might
Joe?
be 7.
7. So that will be the last answer there. 7D. And that is incorrect.
No, my mistake.
Ryan and Michael, have a guess.
Well, Ryan, what do
What do
you
you reckon?
I've got no
What
idea.
Well, I was thinking 13.
Yeah, it sounds fair to me too. I was thinking along the same lines. It's a lot of gold. Oh, it's not a medal, but 13, yeah, why not? B is the
You're
answer.
going 13?
Yeah.
It's 4 now.
So B, 13 medals for Philip Adams.
So they,
Yeah, okay.
No.
No, that was incorrect. So, well, let's reveal the answer. How many medals has Phillip Adams won at Commonwealth Games level?
Yep.
The correct answer is 18.
We thought 13.
Phillip Adams. What a fantastic competitor. Question number 3. Let's get it up on the board. Rapid fire. What is the maximum number of rounds an athlete may have on the bench for
For the rapid fire, well, 50.
So D, 50. They're going to have 50 rounds on the bench. Let's see if that gets you some points. And that is correct. So 100 points. 100 points going there to the NT Crocs. It's getting close. Well, it's still very close here. 590 playing 560. The Crocs in front by 30 points. Question number 4. Who holds the service pistol unrestricted national record of 896?
Meow.
I think we got the sheep. Ryan the sheep. Up you come. Get the answers back up and you can tell me which one you're going for.
I am going to go with C.
C, Jamie Longbottom.
Yep.
1896 national record. And that is correct.
Hey, well done, Ryan.
Just a lucky conversation I had.
So
with someone
final
else.
question, and this has been the tightest round of the Corona quiz we've had in the competition. 660 plays 590. The final answer here will decide the winner of the qualifying round number 1. Name the New South Wales APA president. Meow. That's Joe up in NT.
Yes.
What have you got for us?
I believe
We've got
that's C.
Brian Cheeks,
Cheers.
Brian Cheerio, Brian Cheers, or Brian Cheese? What are you going for?
I'm going for C, thank you.
Brian Cheers.
Yes.
There you go. Let's see. Brian Cheers is the answer, and it is correct. Oh, what an incredible game.
Well done,
The
Joe.
first of the qualifying rounds, and the top teams come to the fore. Well done to the NT Crocs. They're taking it 690 to 660. Well, South Australia, you're not out of it. You're going into the repechage next week. You've got another chance. You're not eliminated yet. And NT Crocs, well done to Joe and Brady. You've booked a spot straight into the semi-finals.
Well done, Joe.
Well done.
Yay.
Oh, brilliant finish.
Thank you very much, SA.
South Australia, you're looking to go up against WA next week in the preliminary final. WA next week, the preliminary final. South Australia, WA coming up next week. But of course, we'll be back here very shortly with round 2 of our qualifying finals. And it sees Tasmania taking on the ACT. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back very shortly. Let's hear from our sponsor, Black Widow Projectiles.
The PA Corona Quiz is brought to you by Black Widow Projectiles.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our second qualifying final. What a first qualifying final it was that you've just seen. The closest game in the competition so far, with NT getting up 690 to 660 over South Australia. So NT book a spot in the semi-final. Coming up now, we've got our two teams, ACT taking on Tasmania. And let's meet firstly our team from Tasmania. It's the Lone Ranger, Paul. Welcome along.
Thank you very much for having me.
And don't worry, the other team hasn't been giving you a hard time, but it's all good. Let's meet the ACT Gunners. So we've got our captain, Jenny. Lisa's on the screen with her, and of course, Brendan.
Hello.
Welcome along, guys. We normally do rock, paper, scissors to start off, but I think seeing Paul's by himself, how about we let Paul go first in our Jeopardy round? So first of all, let's see what the categories are. So Paul can go first in Jeopardy, and then you get to choose a category and the points you're going to play for. So let's see what tonight's categories are. It's ISSFPA, Action Pistol, Metallic Silhouette, and General Knowledge. So Paul, let's go to it, mate. Pick a category and the number of points.
I'll probably have to go for ISSFPA. Let's start off at, 200.
200. Well, he's going 200 points up straight off. Let's have a look at the question.
Yeah.
How many sighting shots in a standard pistol match?
5 sighting shots in the standard pistol.
There you go. He's straight onto it. Doesn't need to consult with his brains trust. He's got the meaning inside his head. Straight away. So Paul's going to take 200 points to kick it off. So well done. Okay, over to Jenny. Pick a category, please.
I think we'll take general and we'll go 200 to start with as well.
General 200. See if we can tie the game up early. Where were the Commonwealth
Brisbane.
Games held in 1982?
Brisbane.
Brisbane. Okay, Lisa's straight in there. Brisbane. And that is correct. So 200 points going to ACT. So 200 each. Paul, back to you. Second choice.
I might go metallic silhouette for 200.
Metallic silhouette 200. Which metallic silhouette event is shot at distances between 10 metres and 18 metres? 10 metres and 18 metres, metallic silhouette. You're not going to have a guess?
No. Where's Chris?
Okay. I think Jetty wants to answer this one. I know what the answer is.
We'll say it's air pistol.
It's air pistol, metallic silhouette. Air metallic. Yeah. Okay, so over to Lisa. If you can pick a category, please, and the points you want to play for.
ISSF 300.
ISSF 300 coming up. What score do you need to shoot to be a master grade shooter in black powder 50 metres? Master grade black powder 50 metres. Brendan's racking the brains.
3. Was it 380?
360. We think it might be 360.
360.
Master
Brendan, you
grade.
agree there?
So was it master grade, did you say?
Master
Yeah.
grade in black powder 50 metres.
I thought it was in the 80s, Jenny.
No, look, it probably, yeah, but at 25
Master grade,
metres,
not-
yeah, but 50 metres,
Oh,
65.
yeah, 365, okay.
365? Let's go with
Yeah,
365 and see how far away you are or whether you're correct. Ooh, 373.
Oh,
Not
even
too far
more.
away.
We split it, Brendan.
Okay, Paul, your third choice here on Jeopardy.
I'll go for ISSF for 400.
400 going big. ISSF 400.
Ooh, he's going big.
The PA ISSF Nationals in 1996 and 1997 were held at the same venue. Where were they held? 2 years in a row, same place. Do you remember?
96, 97.
Oh,
Was it held in Blacktown at 96 and 97?
And are you asking me or are you asking someone else?
No, Blacktown, 96, 97.
it's not Jeopardy.
It actually is.
It is Jeopardy. Paul, do you want to go with 96, 97?
Yeah.
No.
Yarra Crystal
Okay,
Club. Whoa, there we go. Okay. Missed out on that one. Righto, Brendan, last round of Jeopardy. Let's go for
Oh,
it.
me.
And we're still locked at 200 apiece.
We'll go 100 ISSF PA.
ISSF 100 to see if you can sneak to the lead at the end of the first round. What is the correct name for free pistol?
50-metre pistol.
50 metre pistol. Right, just done the scoreboard. So at the end of the first round, question correct there to the ACT Gunners. They're leading 300 to the Tassie Tigers are on 200. So we're going to go now into our feud round. And again, Paul, you're the Lone Ranger. You can get the choice. Do you want feud round 1 or round 2?
Go for 2.
Round 2 in the feud. Let's have a go. Now you're going to have to answer a few questions here, but let's see what we can come up with. Round 2 of the feud. What equipment would be used on a range when conducting a competition? Now let's see how many answers there are. We've surveyed a number of people, come up with the top answers. What equipment will be used on a range? Now we've got 7 choices. 2 wrong answers and the opposition can steal your points. What equipment will be used on a range during competition?
We'd have to go for targets.
That's a nice obvious one. Let's go targets. Yep. That was choice number 7.
What have we got? There's a timer on the range. No, if it's a timed event, timer.
Yep, timer. 2 down.
Scorers, scorecards.
Scorecards.
Scorepads, whatever you want to call it.
Scorepads, scorepads. We'll take both of those. Yep. You're on fire here.
What have we got? Range. Well, range officers would have to go for, I suppose.
They'd be very much a needed part of a competition. Range officer.
That's not equipment.
Oh, it was equipment, wasn't it? Sorry, I apologise.
Oh,
there you
okay.
go. See, I must...
Okay. No, he's going to withdraw that answer then. Equipment.
No, that's one wrong.
Nice.
That makes it one wrong, isn't it?
Jeez. Right, I'll remember that. Gauges.
Gauges. Scoring gauges. 3 to go. 4 down, 3 to go.
A watch. Stopwatch.
Well, we've got a timer, so you want to go stopwatch here. We've got a stopwatch as well.
Yep.
Now you're really
Equipment needed
struggling.
on the range for a competition.
You'd need competitors, obviously, but is that on there? Competitors for a competition? Oh no,
Equipment. We're after
That's
equipment.
not
We're after equipment.
keep forgetting you need equipment. Okay.
That's 2 down.
Brendan's being asked. Brendan's the judge.
Equipment. No, I can't think of any more. What else? There's obviously heaps out there.
So we've got scorecards, stopwatch, timer, scoring gauges, targets. There's got to be a couple more there.
Scoring wands.
No.
Scoring wands.
Scoring wand.
You know, you.
Oh, the magic one. Yep.
Oh, well, there's a cross there. So that's one strike, one more to go, and the ACT gunners can steal your points. I'd like to be able to give you a hint, but I don't know the answers.
How do you can't give him a hint? I'm thinking
He's on his own. Come on, you've got to give him some help.
Have I said patches? Have I said
Patches,
patches?
no. Patches, let's go patches.
Oh,
Would be 2.
Patches, whoa, 1 to go. 1 life, 1 to go. Oh, Paul, if you can do a clean sweep, this will be
Come
nothing
on.
special. This will go to
How
the
many
highlights.
goes did Tassie have to get?
Brendan.
I can't think of any. I can't think of anything.
One more. Scorecards, patches, stopwatch, timer, scoring gauges, and targets. So one
Can I
more.
have a go?
Not yet. Give him a chance to get him lose his second strike.
Well, you need a firearm on the range. Have I said firearm?
No.
Oh, well, if you want to lock in firearm as a piece of equipment?
Yeah.
No, that's a cross. Okay.
Okay.
Right,
I'll have a
over
go.
to the ACT Gunners, and Brendan's been trying to jump out of his seat to answer this one, so let's go.
No.
If you get it wrong,
I was just saying
Oh,
people
sorry.
weren't equipment.
No.
What's the answers again? What's showing up?
Warning
the
card.
so we've had scorecards, patches, stopwatch, timer, scoring gauges, and targets. So there's one more piece of
Warning card.
equipment.
There's
Okay.
Warning card.
Warning
A
card.
warning card. It is incorrect. Wow.
Yeah.
So 430 points going straight to the Tassie Tigers there.
What's the rest of the answers? That'll be
He's very impatient, this Brendan Garcia. Let's go and find out what the fifth answer is.
Oh, that's
An RO jacket. Well, we talked about an arms officer, but he knew it was a piece of
Hang on.
equipment.
How can that be equipment? That's clothing.
Yeah, they do wear RO jackets. Yeah, but it's not heavy equipment. Yeah.
Well, could you have a competition?
Jacket.
Answer me this, could you have a competition if the RO didn't have an RO jacket? Would you do it?
Yes.
Yes.
Paul says no. He's got the points.
No, I didn't I was just taking the head over the bloody answer.
Well, as we said, we've surveyed a number of people and we've come up with the top answers, and they were the top 7 answers. So 430 goes to the Tassie Tigers. So they jumped to the head now 630 to 300. So let's go round 1 of the feud for the ACT Gunners.
Under pressure.
Yes.
Come on, you guys.
What are the shooting distances for ISSF and service matches? Come on, you guys should be able to get these.
Okay,
So
so
let's see how many answers you need to get.
the ISSF.
So we've got 7
10
answers.
Meters,
Yep. 10 metres.
10, 25,
Let's go.
and
Let's
50.
10, 25 and 50. Let's roll over those 3. 10's correct. 25's correct. And 50 is correct.
For
Yeah.
service.
I think.
Service. What's the rest of the
50
time?
yards.
Show me the answer, son.
Yeah, 50
50
yards.
25 yards, 15 yards, and 7 yards.
So 7, 15, 25 and 50. Let's roll over the tiles and see how many you get correct. 15 yards. Is incorrect. Do you want to go with 25 yards?
25, yes.
25, we'll go with 25 yards, yep.
10 yards and 50.
So we'll go 10 yards.
Yes.
Let's go 10 and 50 yards.
And 50.
50.
And 50 is correct, so that is a clean sweep. 550 points going to the ACT Gunners. After 2 rounds of the PA Corona quiz, we've got the ACT at 850, Tassie on 630. Another very, very tight match here. As we now go into our rapid fire final 5. And of course, teams are playing for those wonderful 10,000 projectiles, courtesy of Black Widow. And we're going to spin the wheel. So we're going to get a buzzer for Jenny and Lisa, a buzzer for Brendan, and a buzzer for Paul. Spin the wheel. So, okay, Jenny and Lisa, you are sheep. Can you make a noise?
Right, Lisa's the sound effect.
Good job, there.
Okay, let's spin the wheel for Brendan. What's he going to be? A cat. Well done. Oh, you'll be Noel Harrod's best friend.
Meow.
Oh, well done, Brendan. Yes.
Okay, we've got a sheep and a cat for the ACT Gunners. Sheep and a cat for ACT Gunners. And let's go now to the Tassie Tigers and have a look what the sound is for Paul. Paul's going to be a revving car. Give us your best car revving.
Brum, 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 brum.
Okay, there we go.
What am I? Hang on, I'm a cat, ain't I?
You're a cat.
All right.
Okay, right, I've got to keep tally here. Okay, question 1, rapid fire. Question 1, rapid fire coming up. Where will the Commonwealth Games shooting events be held in 2022? Jump in when you know the answer.
Ah!
There's the that's the sheep. That's Jenny and Lisa. There you go. I thought that was a cat then. I wasn't sure what that was.
It's
Delhi.
Delhi.
And Delhi is correct. Question number 2. Question number 2 coming up. Jump in when you know the answer. What is the maximum weight of a pistol used in the 10-metre air pistol match? The maximum weight.
Bar.
The sheep are at it again. What's your answer?
D, 1.5 kilos.
1.5 kilos. And that is correct. So another 100 points going across to the ACT Gunners. Question number 3. Come on, Paul. You've got to jump in here quick with that revving car. Get the engine going, buddy. On the 28th of January 1956, 3 states moved a motion to form the Australian Pistol Shooters Union, known as Pistol Australia now. The 3 states were. So can you name the 3 states that formed the original Australian Pistol Shooters Union?
I'll go broom, 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 broom. Oh, it's gone. I think it was B.
New South Wales, Victoria and Tasmania.
And B. New South Wales, Victoria,
B.
Tasmania.
No, that's incorrect. Okay, let's go to Jenny and Lisa.
A.
A.
We think it might be A.
Tasmania, Victoria and South Australia. And that's correct. You get 75 points for that one. Question number 4. What is the maximum sight radius for a standard pistol?
Bar.
The sheep are going again.
A.
What is your answer?
Millimeters.
220.
A. 220 millimeters.
220. And that is correct. Final question. Come on, Paul. Just can you get the engine idling, mate, and get ready? Just jump in when the question comes up, and we'll give you a go.
Have gas in it.
Let's get the final question up here in rapid fire. The engine's idling down there in Tasmania. Paul's going to jump in as quick as possible. Which state territory holds the Arafura Games? Oh, the girls are so quick.
Lisa, I haven't read the full question.
Lisa and Jenny are so quick. So what's the answer?
D. Northern Territory. Yep.
Northern Territory. And that is correct. Another 100 points. So, well, at the end of the rapid fire, the sheep were too good. Lisa and Jenny were quick off the mark, and they answered 4 of the 5 questions for 1,325 points. 1,325 points is the ACT Gunners booking a spot into the semi-final. Paul finished on 630, the Lone Ranger, mate. You did a fantastic job there by yourself. You'll be back to take on New South Wales in the preliminary final next week. But well done to the ACT Gunners. Give yourself a round of applause, guys.
Well done, everyone.
At the end of 3 rounds of the PA Corona Quiz here, the second qualifying final, ACT, 1,325 points, have defeated Tasmania 630. Well done to Lisa, Jenny and Brendan.
Hey, well done, ACT.
Paul, the Lone Ranger, mate, you did your best tonight. We'll see you again next week. Make sure you try and find some other Tasmanians to jump in there with you and give you a hand, mate.
Yeah, we'll drag a couple through, I reckon. I hope anyway.
Well, that wraps up another night of the Corona Quiz. Congratulations to the ACT Gunners straight through the semi-final. Of course, another lifeline for Tasmania. They'll move through to the preliminary final against New South Wales. Thanks again to Black Widow Projectiles. We're all playing for 10,000 projectiles for the winning state. Join us again next week. If you like the show, please share and like on social media. I'm Mike on behalf of the team. Bye for now.
The PA Corona Quiz is brought to you by Black Widow Projectiles.